Welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to solve question answer from the page number 100. And this question answers are from CBSE Std-9 from the chapter Motion. So the first question is, an object has moved through a distance. Can it have a zero displacement? If yes, support your answer with example. So earlier we have learned in a video of displacement and distance. If you have doubt in this concept, please go through the description. I have posted a link into that. Now, if object is traveling to certain distance and coming back to the same point from where it has started, then total displacement is zero. Why? Because what is displacement? Is a total movement of object from starting point. For example, this is our starting point A. If object is traveling through this line and reaching till B, again it is coming back to point A, then total displacement is zero, because from where it is starting, it is coming back to the same point. So actually it has not moved anywhere. So that's why the displacement is zero. Even though he has traveled some distance, the displacement will be zero. So like this we will write our answer that yes, displacement can be zero. Rita started from home to school and after school came back to home. Here I have given the example. Her starting point and final point for the travel is same. So displacement will be zero. Where displacement is total movement of object from starting point. So displacement can be zero, displacement can be lesser than the distance, but distance will be always same or more than displacement. So here the answer will be that displacement can be zero. Let us see a second numerical. A farmer moves along the boundary of square field of side 10 meter in 40 seconds. What will be the magnitude of displacement of farmer at the end of 2 minutes 20 seconds from his initial position? So here the first situation is farmer is moving along the boundary of square field. So one farmer is there and he has a square field like this. He has a square field and side 10 meter. Each side of the square is 10 meter. So this is his field. Each side has 10 meter length. And like this, he has a square field. Now, he moves along the boundary of a square field. So, he moves along a boundary of a square field and in one rotation, he moves along and he does one rotation in 40 seconds. So, for one full rotation, he requires 40 seconds. Now, when he does one full rotation, then how much distance he will cover, because this 10 meter is only for one side. When he moves along the boundary of a square field, that means he completes one full rotation in 40 seconds. So we have to calculate the distance for one full rotation. So here this field is square and it has four sides. It's a square field, so all the sides are equal in the length. So 10 meter, 10 meter, 10 meter and 10 meter. When we are finding the distance for all this four side, it is going to be 4 into 10 equals to 40 meter. So actually he covers 40 meter in 40 seconds. This is the time for one rotation. In 40 seconds he covers 40 meter. Now, what else is there? What will be the magnitude of displacement? So, we have to find out the displacement when he walks along this boundary of the field with the same speed at the end of the 2 minutes 20 seconds from his initial position. So, what they are asking, they have given us this data and they are asking that after 2 minutes 20 seconds, if he moves along the boundary of a square field, keep on moving, then after 2 minutes 20 seconds, where will he be? So, from this two data, we will find out the speed. that with how much speed he is moving along the boundary of square field. So first, this is a time and this is a distance. So our time is 40 seconds and distance is 40 meter. So let us find out speed from these two data. So our speed will be distance by time. So we will get here distance is 40 meter and time is 40 seconds. So we will get here 1 meter per second. That is his speed when he is moving along the square field. With this much speed, he will cover 40 meter, he will cover one rotation in 40 seconds with this much speed. Now, we know the speed. Now what we have to find out? We have to find out the displacement of the farmer. We have to find out the displacement. That after 2 minutes 20 seconds, where will he reach? So for that, first we have to find out the distance. Then we can find out the displacement. So let us check what time they have given. 2 minutes 20 seconds. This is in the minute. So we have to convert this into second. So here 2 minutes 20 seconds they have given. This we are converting into second. So 2 minutes into 60. So this is going to be 120 seconds. Now this 120 seconds plus 20 seconds. Plus 20 seconds. So the complete time is 140 seconds. So 2 minutes 20 seconds we have converted into second and it is going to be 140 seconds. Now let us find out that after 140 seconds with this speed where will farmer reach. So this is for the second case, that if his speed is this much, then how much distance he will cover in this much time. So we know the speed, it is 1 meter per second. Distance we want to know and time is 140 seconds. So this is going to be, this 140 we are taking towards this side. So this is in the denominator, it will come in the numerator. So here we will get D equals to 140 meter. D equals to 140 meter. D is distance. So with this much speed, after 140 seconds, he will travel or he will cover 140 meter. So now we know the distance, that he will cover this much distance in this much time. But we want to know the displacement. So for displacement, we need to find out that in 140 meter distance, how many rounds of this square field he will cover. So one round, how much of the distance is there? 40 meter. So when he covers 140 meter, how many rounds he will cover? So let us check that. One round has 40 meter. One round means when he's starting from here. This is his starting position. Then he takes one full round. Again he will come here. His displacement will be 0 after one round because he is reaching at the same position from where he has started. So after one round he will cover 40 meter distance, but his displacement will be 0. So now let us check. In one round 40 meter, then we have, what is the distance? 140. So 140 meter, at the end of 140 meter, how many round he will cover? So here 140 divided by 40 will give us 3.5 round. So 3.5 round he will cover when he will cover 140 meter distance. With 140 meter distance, how many rounds he will cover? 3.5 round he will cover. Now, for each round, at the end of each round, his displacement will be 0. Because his starting point is here and at the end of each round, he will come here again. So, after 3 rounds, his displacement will be 0. We have to find out the displacement only. So, after 3 rounds, his displacement will be 0. But after that, half a round is still left. So, for that half round, we have to calculate his displacement. So when the half round will be there, then this is a square field, then this will be the half round. If the starting point is here, he will cover only this much. After 3 full round, he will cover half round and he will reach here. Now this is going to be a triangle. So with the Pythagoras theorem, we will find out the distance. Let us give name that A, B and C. So AC square equals to AB square plus BC square. So AC square equals to AB square plus BC square. Now we know that each side has 10 meter length. Each side has 10 meter length. So 10 square plus 10 square. Here we are putting square of both the sides. So it is going to be 10 square plus 10 square. Now 10 square is 100. So 100 plus 100 we will get here 200. Now 200 equals to AC square. This is square. So to remove this square we have to take square root at both the sides. So we will get here AC equals to, in the square root, 200. Now once we will solve this, we will get here 2 into 100. Inside the square root we will get 2 into 100. But 100 again is a square of 10. So 10 we are taking it out. We will get here 10 into the square root 2. So this much will be the displacement. So in this numerical, what we have done, from the first situation we have find out the speed. Then from that speed we have find out that how much distance he will cover in given period of time. So given period of time was there in minute. We have converted into second. So in that much period of time, how much distance he will cover. So we got this distance. Now he is covering rounds. So we check that with this much distance, how many rounds he will cover. So after each round, his displacement will be 0. So the left over is half a round. So after half round, he will reach here. So this is going to be our triangle. That after half round, he will reach here at C. So this we have taken as triangle. And we have used Pythagoras theorem to find out this displacement. So we got here 10 into the square root of 2. So this will be the displacement of farmer. Third question, which of the following is true for displacement? It cannot be 0. So that is false, that displacement can be 0. And second, its magnitude is greater than the distance travelled by object. So that is also false. Let us understand this with 3 different situations. So here my point is A and here the point is B. So object is travelled till here. So this is 5 kilometer. So here distance is 5 kilometer. How much the object is travelling? So 5 kilometer. Now what is the displacement? Here displacement is also 5 kilometer. How much body is moving from the initial position? So it is also 5 kilometers. So in this situation both are same. Let us assume another situation that A and B same distance 5 kilometer. But when object is travelling to 5 kilometer, it come back still 3 kilometer. So actually travel or actually the distance. So the distance he travel, the distance object travel is 5 plus 3 kilometers. So it is 8 kilometers. But now if we will see the displacement, total displacement is only this much. If we will see the initial position and final position, then it is only 2 kilometers away because it has already covered the 3 kilometers. So now the displacement is 2 kilometers here because that much only it is far from the initial position. So displacement is 2 kilometers. So displacement and distance can be same. Displacement can be lesser than a distance. Now another situation where it's starting from A reaching to B and again it comes back to A. So here distance travel is 5 plus 5. So distance is 10 kilometer. but the displacement, here displacement is 0, because again the final position is same as initial position, so displacement is 0. So only these three possibilities are there when we are checking distance and displacement. Either distance and displacement can be same, or displacement can be less than distance, and in last situation displacement can be 0. But displacement's magnitude, what is the magnitude? When we are assigning any number to any quantity, the physical quantity, when we are counting, then it is a magnitude. So magnitude is greater than the distance, so it can never be greater than the distance. Displacement can never be greater than the distance. If distance is 5 km, then you cannot see the displacement here. The body cannot go till here if the travel is only till here. It stops here. That object has stopped here. Then it cannot reach till here. So it can never be greater than. So this is also false. Hope this video has solved your doubt. Comment down below, was it helpful or not. Please give us your feedback to improve ourselves. I'll see you in next video with many more important concepts. So don't forget to subscribe, learn yourself. I'll see you in next video. Till then, keep learning, keep sharing.